You know I should have taken Adderall, I was 14. But I never took it ever, except to study a test once, and I did all right on that test. People think I'm 40, about to be 41, and all my friends that are same my age, all are just starting to have a kid now within the last 6 months. Like every one of my best friends. So it's like, I'm like, oh, now I feel more normalized. And that's
so
why
all the
we're
bells
talking.
in your head are going ring ding ding.
Well, that's
right
why
now,
we were
right?
talking, and we can get to this later, or we can go now. I was talking about, wanting to have like healthy sperm. So I've been looking into this stuff, and it's like
we should go to a sperm bank, and you should test your sperm.
Yeah, we should.
So
you're gonna have to do that anyway.
Honestly, I've been smoking like almost a pack a day for a long time. Except don't tell like
badass
insurance
cool
companies or something. No one else watched this podcast. No, I wasn't smoking. It was. Anyway, smoking and drinking.
You think your
too
health
much.
insurance is gonna see this? And
This guy smoked a pack a day. What the hell? But you start looking at, you do like, even the chances are small to have, we were talking about, what kind of baby you would have. We were like, not special needs. And I've been thinking about this stuff. I'm like, well, it's true. Like, if I met the perfect girl right now that was like, all of a sudden head over heels in love, and I'm ready to like have a family, I'm not ready to have a kid with my body. Like, I want to quit smoking and drinking and get healthy first. So that was what I was talking.
You don't have a special needs kid.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if I'm to say, hey, I think I might be ready to have a kid, like I was talking about, I was like, well, if I'm happy with everything else in life, and some girl's like, oh, let's start making babies today. I'm like, well, I'm not ready actually in my health. So I was thinking, shouldn't I get my health ready? So then I can just jump right into anything. I'm not saying I want to have a kid tomorrow.
Question. What if you do meet like the perfect woman and you're in love and she wants to have a special needs baby? Would you have a special needs baby for her?
She's not the perfect woman. She, it's
Jesus.
No one wants that, but it's. I mean, we'll deal with it.
Some people might.
No one wants a tragedy. You'd live with it.
Well, so you have a nephew who is like handicapable, right?
No, he's normal. He just got autistic.
He's autistic?
Yeah, he's normal.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean.
But you, is it because you saw someone else having to raise like someone on the spectrum that you're like, oh, I don't want to deal with that?
No, it's because when I was thinking about when I got my ex-girlfriend pregnant 3 years ago, and I was like, even if we loved each other and you want to have one, we should not keep this one because you drink a bottle of vodka a day and smoke a fucking pack just like me. And, the odds go up of both the semen and egg can both be like toxic. It's more problem for the man upon inception and the woman to get healthier after. I mean, don't quote me because I don't shit, but also, I mean, surely the woman, if she gets healthier, she can like help the hormone levels of the eggs, but like the eggs aren't going to be as messed up as the sperm, which you're making new sperm all the time. So if you're a heavy smoker drinker, your sperm's pumping out fucking mutants. So I don't want that, like if,
Well, with your metabolism, you must be making a shit ton of sperm all the time, bro.
Well, just, everyone makes probably a similar amount.
How long do you think it's going to take for
I don't think so.
I mean,
everyone makes a similar amount of sperm, that's what you said?
No, I'm just saying, like,
I highly doubt that.
It's just,
You guys want to have a competition?
everyone has their normal for what they are or whatever, but, just in
Baseline.
general, if anything,
How
like
long-
weight, like
So when you
I'm
go
never
on
going to be I'm never be fat.
So when you
It'll
go on
never
a
happen.
first date, are you
I'll
going to
never be fat.
bring like how fertile you are, like the test results?
Well, I was telling you guys
Like,
before.
what's your game plan? Like,
No.
because last night you said
how
that
fertile
you
I am.
planned
Oh,
it.
you're saying I got to tell the girl, like, trust me, I
Well-
got swimmers. I got swimmers.
Well, yeah, because you're trying to be like, hey, I'm healthy. Look, you just slide it across, I guess.
No, but it's more like if I meet somebody.
Last night you said
I'm gonna be more open. Like, hey, I'm actually like ready to have a kid whenever you are. So if you don't see that in me, then let's not even go out tonight.
You could show her.
I'm not saying I'm gonna have a kid with you tomorrow, but like if someone's not ready, because all these girls with their biological clock, they're freaking out. There's these girls like, I'm getting older. I'm gonna fuck the next homeless guy I see.
You said last
And
night
I'm like, and I'm doing fine in life.
that
so.
you want to have a kid in the next calendar year. So you have 3 months.
I said I'm willing
to knock somebody
No, it was more.
How
than-
long do you think it's going to take to get your sperm, like, not special
Hey,
needs?
why don't you put this podcast out to all those ladies trying to have a kid? Then we can do like a bachelor. Be like, hey, is this? Do you want his kid?
I would love to set up a bachelor-like
I'll be
scenario
like,
where there's
listen,
like 12 women that have
I'm not
to
gonna
date you,
date any
and
of you.
we.
I'm not even.
Ross, if I had any amount of money at all, I would put it towards an actual bachelor situation where you have to.
I'm like average guy.
You have to go to Cinderella. With
Average guy.
Okay, as in I'm not like some like I don't have some great job. I'm not some just some guy.
Just some
like,
guy.
I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get healthy and make a baby. I know a lot of you girls starting to worry about that biological clock.
Yeah, good opener. Good opener, by the way.
Yeah, tell them that.
Tell us a little
And I'll
about
be like,
yourself.
Robert De Niro had a kid at 79, Pacino 83. They're healthy babies because they had a younger wife. So it's all about like,
These
hey,
incredibly rich.
if you want to
men.
have a good baby, the younger you are, probably the better. Like, I'm not against having a baby with an older woman, but come on, really, we're gonna try to help the chances here of a good embryo.
You're a statistics guy.
I want an embryo that's great. So as long as I stop drinking and smoking, my age doesn't matter as much, but the girls does. I'm not looking for.
On a first date, you could bring your test results showing the what's it called virility of your sperm, and then also show her a graph of like the low percentage that she's gonna have a special needs baby if she has sex with you. You know.
Yeah. I'll be like, you know. Yeah. And do you really want to be a criminal? We're not can't abort this thing, so you got to keep it here.
Yeah. My sperm's good. We're not gonna have a retarded baby. Also, don't have an abortion, you piece of shit. Yeah.
And so I did stop smoking as of Friday, and I'm gonna quit forever. I don't even because now, like I said before, I could never quit for my health. Like, oh, worry about lung cancer, all this shit. No reasons for me to quit, you know. But then once this whole sperm health got in my head. I was just guiding my life principles now. I'm like, yeah, I got to quit smoking because I need that good sperm.
You were saved by your own. You were saved by your own jizz.
I need it. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Didn't you have a dream? Didn't it all start because you had a dream?
I had a dream on Friday. Basically, some ex-girlfriend from high school was gonna like leave her husband for me. And
how bad was her husband doing?
Is the girl I went to prom with, and then his friend was like, think about it. Maybe she might like you, but you'd be can you even have a kid right now? And the dream was like, listen, because I had already had those thoughts of like I probably got unhealthy sperm smoking and drinking. You know, plenty of people conceive as fuck ups.
So the
and
chick
have
you went
babies,
to prom
but
with,
do you
in
want
your
that percentage?
dream,
And when you're rolling that dice, you know, you want to make your hand a little more 100% winnable. You don't want 50% chance. You know, it won't even know how to count. You know, like. Junior, do you listen to this podcast, Junior? Sorry, you know what I'm saying.
He probably does not.
Yeah, so
who's Junior?
This hasn't even been released yet, dude.
Sorry.
Maybe
Junior.
I don't know. I don't think.
Who's Junior?
He's a guy we work with. He's sweet, but you're like,
yeah, he's
good
a real
job.
like Winnie the Pooh.
Did I meet him?
You know, he's lovable, but he's not.
Well, you can't get mad at people that don't know any better because they're, it's like you can only get mad at people that know better.
Yeah.
But if someone doesn't know better, you're like, you can't get mad at the retard or in some situation, you just can't.
Are you calling Junior retarded?
No, I'm not.
Sounds like you are.
He's, not everyone, has the same capabilities.
Sure, yeah. How do you think his sperm's doing?
He just had a kid 2 days
Bro.
ago. I swear to God.
Bro, he has a litter of kids. He is the most unhealthiest person, for sure. You just take one look and you're like, how are you still even able to perform the act? You know what I mean?
Just birthed a baby
But he has,
2 days ago.
He has
or,
all these
yesterday.
young little kids.
Funny we're talking about that.
Mexicans are amazing people. They are capable to do incredible things.
Yeah.
It's like you're having all these kids. Jeez, I hope the public school system's good.
And you see that and you're just like, man, I'm so jealous. I wish I could have that many kids.
How many kids?
I
would
could
you
cook
want?
for so many people if I had that many kids.
How many kids would you want?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The younger the girl, let's every 2 years.
Hey, look, the better the egg. All right.
What I'm saying, like,
look, that's why I'm saying he's gonna try to present.
If I meet a girl who's 34 right now, that means they're 6 years younger than me, and you probably are gonna have a kid with. You're not gonna want to have a kid with someone for like 6 months to a year and knowing them at a minimum. That's pretty like rushing it. You're like,
that's rushing
that's
it,
both of the
dude.
clocks going.
A year.
So now she's 37. How many? Like, so what? Maybe 2 kids, and maybe the twins. Like my buddy, who's my age, 40, his wife had twins, so it's like I guess all you need. It's just like my brother,
good eggs.
My older brother, his wife was 36, really wanted to have a kid, and she had twins, and it's like okay, all these people that really wanted these kids late in life, it's like here's twins. We got it all in at once because we know we wouldn't be able to do it again in 2 more years, And you don't want to have them back to back like my cousin. Sorry, Brent. Great guy, and was in love, had a wife, and then they had kids back to back, like literally within less than a year. I think she got pregnant within like 10 months of the next kid, and I think she just went through like postpartum depression or whatever, and like they were like separated, and I don't know if they're together. Like it's kind of like apparently after she had 2 kids back to back, it just messed the relationship up and set off, So like you can't have them too close.
Wait till that second kid finds that out. That sucks. right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it was pretty much
You're
that
like,
second
oh.
kid's fault. Yeah. Damn.
I kind of want to go back for a moment. Describe your prom. What was prom night like for you? What year was it?
My prom was
Yeah.
in. As I graduated in 2001, so it was in 2001.
2001.
Yep.
And did you rent a limo? Like, how did your
Yeah, I
mom? Did your
think-
mom rent you a limo?
My mom, no, we would all every dance. I went to all the dances every year. We would always have.
Were you that? Oh, okay, you were like a cool guy. Were you
Yeah,
popular?
there was always
You were-
there'd always be like 15, 20, 30, 40 people everywhere you go, like in that kind of, you know, like, or we'd always did a limo or some. I think every time probably. Now that I
every
think-
time, huh?
Like since freshman, yeah. Like I think we always had some sort of something.
Did you ever win one of those like most likely to have healthy sperm or like one of those?
Most likely to talk faster than anyone else around
Okay,
you.
I'll tell you a story. You know how Taylor and Joe went to the P-Funk, the George Clinton concert.
Yeah.
And
Funkadelic.
and Linda knows the bass player, and they all got to hang out.
Uh-huh.
I texted my buddy who I saw George Clinton P-Funk when I was 16 years old. I think sophomore in high school. So that was 99.
Nice.
So 24 years ago, I saw George Clinton,
Yeah, it was-
and it's just a couple of us 16-year-old white boys, like 3 of us, and then all these like middle-aged black people. And so at the intermission of the concert, because they had like the half, they have a half break. It's not like it's never-ending concert at Uptown Theater in Kansas City. They like just like a musical play. They have like an intermission.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they had an intermission. And at the intermission, this dude's like handing out condoms. And my buddy texted me this. He goes, yeah, I remember that concert. He's like, man, the guy passed out condoms to everyone. He even gave one to me. And then he looked at you. He goes, oh, you ain't fucking tonight. And then and skipped me handing out the condoms. So my buddy just.
What was your look back then? Like, what was your like haircut? What was the?
I came into high school with long hair, and then like I cut it short, like probably freshman year, like short, and I rocked it short for probably a few years, and then I've usually been like this, like tucked behind the ears long, but not like tie it up long. I've probably been tied up long for 10 years at least.
Okay.
But before that, it was just like behind the ears long.
All right. Did you do band? Were you on sports
No.
teams? What?
I mean, I used to do like.
Did you ever
Who'd you
do
hang
it?
out
I
with
started
in high
smoking
school?
weed when I was like 12 and started regularly by 13. So by the time 8th grade, like I had like quit track by 8th grade. Like 7th grade, I did track and just.
So your
fast.
sperm's been taking abuse since you were 13 years old. You're 41
Hey,
now.
don't tell the ladies this. No,
He's 40,
I'm gonna be healthy.
These are facts. These are
How do you
statistics
know?
that you're gonna have to show them on
Well,
this date.
does weed? I mean, but you know what?
Yeah, that's like the big thing is weed lowers your sperm.
But here's what
count.
happens: people go out and they'll just meet.
Haven't you ever seen Reefer
people?
Madness?
Most people meet when they're hooking up, getting drunk, and then it's like you get pregnant. You're like, okay, so you just 2 drunk people just made a baby.
Yeah,
You're like,
it does seem.
Don't-
crazy
I almost
sometimes.
want to be
Don't
like,
most
I
babies
hope
get
it's
made while
twins.
people are
but then
drunk,
but then
though?
the baby
Flippers.
is like has a crooked eye or
Don't
something.
a lot of people
or
make drunk babies though?
a lisp?
Well,
It's probably more.
okay.
The percentage is probably really high.
when,
People that
when you see people's
accidentally make
eyes a little
babies.
too close, it's like
Yeah.
I can't even. I'm like, oh my god, they got close eyes. They got close eyes.
They got
you know?
close eyes,
You
yeah.
know, sometimes like I had this one guy when I first moved to Austin. I was like, I'd look at everyone and I looked at him a little bit hard. His name was like Liam something. Sorry, Liam. And
The same Liam that I know.
no,
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't be telling anyone, even if it's like some random person I've barely
What
met.
happened? What happened?
His eyes were
I remember I got high with him and I was like, they're just a little. I was like, when you get noticed, and maybe I made up in my head, but like sometimes you see someone, you're like, your eyes are so close.
What do
yeah,
what
I
do you
see
say in response? Do you say?
I
that
didn't
to him?
tell him his eyes were close. I just, I think I told like my girlfriend at the time or whatever. It's
Loudly next to him.
how often most people don't be like, hey, you look ugly or like who no one said or you look weird. People, what do the people get away with? People can call people fat, but you can't be like, hey, nice mole or something. Like there's,
What are you
But I don't
talking
even-
about?
I-
right?
What's
I
up
don't
with
think-
society?
I hate to even call it the fat thing. Like I even when I was younger, I was like, oh, you guys can do all this, but you can say fat or like, what about skinny? You call me skinny? Like you're calling any name as a name. If you take offense to anything, you're like, oh, you're smart. Oh yeah, can you take? That's the only thing you can't take offense to is someone being smart, right? Oh, you're so smart.
If you're,
and then
Asian,
you're like,
if you're Asian,
oh
if
yeah,
you're Asian,
thanks a lot, idiot. Or yeah.
It could be
Yeah, I
used
guess
as an
they-
insult for Asian
So
people.
anything to say about anyone can be taken wrong. So, but anyway, My sperm isn't coming out yet because that's what I'm drinking. It's not ready yet.
Yeah.
So
Are you gonna ask girls like, "Hey, like your egg's good," on like dates and stuff? Like, what's
well,
your
you
game
can't.
plan?
No one can know if eggs are good. You just hope they're good.
You can
well,
know. There's for sure like
unless
science
you
to know
go in
nowadays.
vitro. If you go in vitro, or did you pull someone's eggs out, look at them, and,
No, I think
and they'll select the better ones. I mean, do you think I should do that? You think I should be like start researching how to get the good eggs out of there? Be like, I don't want to swim up into one of these bad eggs. Like,
True.
but what if? How do they know?
I don't want to swim. Like he's
Well, hey,
speaking
listen.
on behalf of his swimmers right now.
You
I don't want to
guys-
swim up there.
you guys
and then
find the
be
good
bad
egg.
eggs.
These are my
The
boys.
fuck?
Yeah, I'm not sending my boys into
Wasting my time.
a dump, a bad neighborhood. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, just ask her. Tell her to get her eggs tested when you get your
but
sperm
see,
tested.
you don't. I don't want. You don't want to be the guy that's like, because what if she's like, oh, my eggs are fine. Actually, your swimmers kind of suck. I'll be like, but just let them try to swim there. They can maybe make it. So you know, you don't want to be that guy. So I'm not going to judge your eggs. All right, ladies, your eggs are fine. Just don't smoke and drink for a while.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Just like imagine, you know, how you would want the people having you health to be, and then you get in that health. And if you're like, fuck it, I don't care. But like a lot of people's parents were probably drank less and smoked less than our generation does. Because in our generation,
No, hell no, dude. They probably drank more and smoked more than our generation does.
Not me, because
It was way more acceptable to
Well,
fucking smoke cigarettes back in the
okay.
day. Doctors did it.
I've been drinking like heavily since I was like 14.
Yeah.
So, and I drink, I drink 7 days a week. Like, what you're like, it was
Like a
like last
job.
night, I was
Yeah,
like, oh, I didn't have a 12 pack. I only had 11. It's like, it's not a big deal.
No. It was did you drink that whole 20 pack last night? I only had 19. Come on. I didn't drink the whole thing.
Yeah.
I stopped at 19. There was one left.
Yeah, if there's a half unfinished one that at 3:30 a.m. was like,
I didn't drink
do
the
I really
full
wanna
20.
Well, at some point when because if you drink until you go to sleep, eventually you're like, do I want to wake up in the middle of the night and piss or not? And that's when you decide to stop drinking.
You just piss the bed?
Well,
What's the decision there?
What I'm saying is, I don't piss the bed. I'm saying if I'm gonna drink beer till I'm like ready to pass out, then the way I'm drinking is I'm probably gonna want to pee in the morning earlier than I want to versus a good sleep in if I'm drinking that heavily. So then, if you're responsible enough of a drinker and a peer to be like, listen, I better stop drinking. I don't want to pee in the middle of the night.
This is all advice you could give your future child too, by the way.
Well, here's the sad part.
We'll
I
show 'em
want to
this
get
video.
clean to have a good sperm, but what's not fair for the mom is, what if I get her pregnant, then I'm like, let's fucking drink. You can't. Sorry, you got a baby. Watch me take shots.
yeah.
That's a dick move, huh? But there's, because as the guy, you're like, hey, I can get drunk for the next 9 months because
Sure.
So
my sperm don't need to go anywhere.
do you feel bad when you masturbate since like you're trying to like build up sperm and shit?
No.
No,
that's
he's getting at all the-
That's a nonsensical question.
Yeah. Out of all the things being said, that was the most
Well,
nonsensical
do you
thing.
feel bad when you masturbate? It's like
Because you're
well,
just dumping
there's
your
been times I
you're
felt
dumping your
bad when I
children.
masturbate, but then until you
You're
finish the
dumping your
sentence, no.
future children into the trash. You don't feel bad at all?
No, because listen, get those toxic swimmers out of here. I'm trying to make some fresh boys here, So, and your body's always regenerating relatively, and if you can lay off the toxins for a while, just stop smoking and drinking. So that's what my whole point is. So I'm done smoking. I'm not done drinking yet. I mean, my birthday's in a few days, or day after Christmas. So whatever date?
Do you know about the bet?
It's December
Do you wanna tell 'em about
19th
the bet?
today. Even though you guys probably aren't releasing this yet.
Yeah, let's do a competition to see who can go the longest without drinking.
No, because don't tell me what to do. But
No, just like a fun.
I'm gonna start.
and whoever loses
Hey.
has to do heckle mic.
All I know is I just quit smoking cigarettes from pack a day to 0, so I'm gonna keep that up for a while, and I'm probably gonna drink in Florida and then New Year's, and then we'll talk about this.
What if we start on January 1st then?
Yeah.
The next time, wait. I will quit drinking starting the day we do our next podcast. That'll be day 1. I won't drink. That's the deal. Until then, I'm drinking all the time. Cheers.
Okay.
Would you like
Or
to,
maybe not. I might quit before that.
But are you down to do like a?
Yeah, I told you I want to get some healthy swimmers, and I think alcohol is a huge fucking problem. But I'm starting with, the cigarettes. I'm not even gonna Zyn. Like I'll use fucking Zyn phobes. Fucking getting high on, dude. That shit. I'm just saying, a lot of the nicotine stuff still does stuff. I don't know if you guys are into that stuff.
Yeah.
It's amps you up.
Tobacco-less nicotine
Well,
pouches,
nicotine's good for you. It's a nootropic. It's actually not bad for you. So I wish I had some of the chewables.
All right, Joe Rogan, calm down.
No, does he do that shit?
Yeah, that almost stopped him.
Well, I'm jealous of those. All those people probably get it for free, talking
Yeah.
on their podcast.
Yeah, probably. Hey, maybe us one day. You'll have all the smokeless tobacco you want. And then you and your
Well,
baby
the
can
only
choose
thing that
the-
I've never heard of, the only person I heard talk about it when I first, it was Dax Shepard said he takes like the chewables. It's not a pouch or whatever, and it's like a prescription. However people get those, and I was like, I looked into it. How do I get like just like a Tic Tac?
Do you follow Dax Shepard? Like, what are you doing?
You should see how
That's
I follow
crazy.
everybody. He's my age.
Yeah.
So, think about it.
Nice, yeah. Are you comparing yourself to Dax Shepard every
Why
day?
would I
He's
think
a
about
badass guy. He got like vehicles. You know, he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, his name
You know, he
Dax.
got like famous on like Punk'd. and stuff.
Pretty
He's a
badass.
smart guy. I like that guy.
Probably,
It's great. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. I like a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know. I don't like everyone.
But like, so Rafa's
I
trying
don't.
to. Rafa wants to challenge you to see who can not drink
The longest.
the longest, and then the loser has to do heckle mic.
Oh,
You're a
well,
competitive
that.
guy, so I
Yeah.
thought like making a fun challenge might incentivize you to
Yeah.
hold on to your.
well, you already
semen
said
streak
that
or
you
whatever.
don't want to drink for your own, asshole purposes.
Yeah, but I'm probably
and that
gonna
was a double
break.
But here's the
entendre.
thing, though,
But I'm
is
probably gonna
we were
break.
talking about
It's not
But
gonna
here's
be...
the thing: you two are
Blood.
hopeless like addicts. So you're one of you is gonna crack and drink and smoke again.
Yeah.
It's just how it's gonna be. So why not have some fun? And the loser has to do heckle mic and get berated by everybody.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if the negative incentive is if I drink, then I might go on a bender, and the whole point is, So do I want that? Do I want to be like, well, fuck it? No, because
You're already on a
because
bender,
I'm on
dude. You've been on a bender
I don't
7
need-
days a
you know
week
what?
for.
I'm gonna say no to this challenge because
Okay.
I'm on my own sperm challenge, and so starting with cigarettes, and it's doing this, and I don't want to be influenced by other challenges.
Okay, that's
I'm on
fair.
my own sperm challenge
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
But
this guy hit me up.
we talked about drinking because his, Taylor, our boy, is sober. So he's already in a sober living situation. So he's already the only one drinking in there. So sorry, I'll step back.
No, go ahead.
So like, which is a benefit that we have. We have friends that are sober and don't drink, and so it's like great influence. So he's in a house where there's only alcohol if he brings it,
Yeah.
And I'm not,
Yeah, but there's nothing stopping me. I just want to stop drinking, but it's probably going to be harder than I want it to be. That's it.
Yeah, but
What were you gonna say? Some guy hit you up about what?
Oh yeah, this guy hit me up on Instagram about nicotine pouches. Like he has some nicotine pouch company, and he wanted to send me some for free. But I didn't want to give him my address. But if you want to try that, I'll give him your address, and he can send it to you.
you give him Jimmy John's address. We both work there, and people send their shit there. That's where you do it. Send everything to Jimmy John's. All your free shit.
All right, but if I do that, will you try his product?
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna do that then.
100%. Sounds
Why
good.
didn't you want to give him your address?
So I just don't want to give some random
Oh,
stranger
well,
on
we had-
Instagram
we had-
my fucking address where like
Better
I
give
live.
him Ross's
Well,
address.
Yeah,
our
fair
coworkers that
Well, I
worked
don't
at,
want
like,
it that bad. I like to smoke cigarettes. So if he wants to try that, if he's bringing it up now, I have like something like an alternative he wants to try. If he
Our-
wants to take the risk of having some random guy on Instagram send him shit, you'll
I
get
don't
free
want-
pouches.
I don't. I'd have to. Literally, I signed up for Instagram just so I could watch my roommate Galen's stuff.
Yeah.
And what did I make my Instagram name? The two things were next to me. I was outside. There was a frog hopping,
this is gonna
and there's
be
a
awesome.
dog. So my Instagram name is Froggy Doggy because there was a frog hopping, and there was a dog walking by. So
Yeah.
that's Anyway, I don't go on Instagram or Twitter or anything, even though I have a whatever. Like I can log in because you're forced to. I still don't have an Instagram. I don't think, even though there's a lot of times like, why don't I just?
Damn, I'm gonna
I'm
find
that
that so when
lazy.
we
I'm
release
that
the
lazy.
clips, we can at least
So
tag
bad.
Froggy
Tag
Doggy.
Froggy
in
Doggy?
it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
We released a clip of the podcast on the internet, so you're on Instagram now.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
You are.
I mean, I don't care about whatever.
Well, people can't find you because we.
I
didn't
mean,
tag you.
yeah, it's like anyone gives a fuck about me, so it doesn't matter.
Not
Froggy
yet.
Doggy.
But it's fun to be here. It's fun.
Hey, wait, can I bet? Like, how was Cinderella? What were your thoughts on
Oh,
that?
so yeah,
I forgot you.
terrible. There's Rogers Hammerstein with like this other version that you
Who's
wouldn't
that?
expect. It starts off the king's on a hoverboard and he's like spinning around. He's on a hoverboard, and my uncle, who is in a wheelchair actually, he has MS and he's in a wheelchair.
He was like, "This is rude."
Well, he goes, I hate that. He's like, after the words, he's like, yeah, that whole once the guy came out on the hoverboard, it looked cool because he's like doing the talking, but he's just the main character. But he's on a freaking, the 2-wheel, and everyone else is on foot. It looked cool, but it was like, okay. And, anyway, so I knew the older people didn't like it because it was like, none of us liked it. And the reason, me and my stepdad, we had gone to the dispensary that day. We each got a fucking drink and some chocolates. We ate it all before the show.
Nice.
So he's red-eyed as fuck. Sorry, Mom. And because I told you guys I was probably going to do this with my stepdad. So we got a lemonade 100 milligram and a chocolate 100 milligram and split it all right before this terrible.
200 milligrams before a fucking musical sounds.
Well, 100
fun.
each, I think it was more like 80, 120. I think I had the bigger. It was more like 60, 140. But see, I have a tolerance. He was still he was red-eyed,
Yeah.
But my mom got like food poisoning or whatever, so she didn't go. So me and my stepdad were like, why are we here? Like, the fuck? We're like walking around. There's all this like merchandise stuff outside, and we're like, let's just go to our seats. We got there early, and we're like, fuck. And then like this lady was super helpful, volunteer at the theater. She's like, I just real quick, because I was like, hey, Dave, because neither of us want to fuck a picture. I go, Dave, let's just take, I can't be honest. He's like, let's just take a picture. So it's me and him. I took a picture of us with an empty theater stage to show to my mom. That's it. I just want to put my phone in my pocket. I don't want to do this. This helpful volunteer lady works there. She's like, oh, yeah, let's take some pictures. I was like, no, we're good. We got it. She's like, she's a super nice lady. I was like, no. Just pose. And me and Dave were like, dude, like, you don't tell this lady to fuck off. She's a nice volunteer, older lady. And we have a bunch of older people that are like in wheelchairs going to need assistance here helping soon. Anyway, we got there early. This lady, so she takes my phone because and it's also like we were just there early enough where there's not many people there. So she was like, I can help. She grabs my phone. She starts trying to take a picture, and it's like a video, and all these people start walking right after us. And they're looking at us, and we're posing, holding, and I'm like, I didn't want a picture. She forced it on me. I'm with my stepdad. She's like forcing me to pose in this theater, looking like some guy that wanted a selfie, and I didn't want this. She wanted to give it to me, and I didn't want it. And all these people are walking by, and I'm
Why
just
is
like,
it so bad that you wanted a picture?
I didn't want the picture. Fuck you. This lady wanted to take a picture, and I go, no, it's all right. And I was trying to turn her down, and she was like, come on. And I was like, I don't want to take you to.
But it was your idea, right?
No, fuck you. Shut the fuck up. This is traumatizing. I'm remembering this now. This is from, So, dude, and it's like all these people walking by, like, look at these assholes asking for a picture because she has my phone, and I'm like, and she's like, is it good? Check it, make sure it's good enough. I go, it's fine. And she ended up taking a 1-second video, not a picture, and it's like, anyway, I didn't want the picture. All these people were walking by, like, judging me, like, this asshole taking a picture. I'm like, fuck, this is not even me. And now I'm the guy that's getting his fucking photo taken at the theater, like, fuck, I just did it to send my mom, who was sick, to see her son and her husband there. I get stuck in this take my phone photo selfie bullshit.
Did you send her the 1-second video?
The Cinderella musical, we're going to stop at this, they were doing selfies on the thing. They all had their phones. They were doing selfies. It was like this total modern Cinderella. So they're all doing like Cinderella's taking selfies. And it was like my aunt and uncle and everyone, the older people were like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But it was not, I mean, hey, great performance.
Free show, right?
Yeah, but those people make some money. You got like $60 a ticket just putting on some like hoverboard Cinderella, and these people are like cashing in. It's like wait. It's like all the people that do live podcasts now. It's like, man, these people are like cashing in like they're like doing some concert. Like, all the people that are like, because anyone who's like famous and then starts a podcast at least has some cachet, and if they're not terrible, like I listen to everybody.
Dak
But
Shepard.
Does
Dak Shepard have a podcast?
He
is, yeah. Armchair expert. I listen to everyone's. I don't listen to, but see, I'm not avid of anyone's podcast. I will occasionally see a name I like, and I have so many people that I will follow that I'll like listen to random people every other week or month or whatever. The only regular podcast I have is Tony Kornheiser, who is the old white guy from the PTI sports show, and his morning podcast is just,
No, I have no idea.
It's my favorite thing I never miss.
I could see your face really lit up.
It's great. It's like my happiness.
I have no
is
idea.
the Tony Kornheiser show. All the people that listen to it are like the littles. They're like nobody.
Why are you?
They're the littles. Like the people that we listen. They're littles. Which I'm a little to the Tony. Like, dude, it's my favorite show. Old guy just talking life and sports, and it's like I love you know, the real take. And he always has like Mike Wilbon in the morning. But you guys don't listen to sports or watch sports or care about sports. So if you don't care about a single sporting event, then, you know, it's not for you.
Yeah.
You know,
Josh, do you know who this guy is? Because you're wearing a sports hat. Do you know who he's talking about?
Tony Corner, you know Michael Wilbon, Tony Kornheiser, PTI, the show.
No,
All right. How old are you?
I'm 38.
You're not 38.
Yeah.
And you don't know PTI? It started.
Sorry, Josh. I
It's-
didn't mean to put you in the doghouse.
You like sports.
I like the Spurs. and I
Well-
watch the Cowboys. That's it.
Okay. Well, I guess there's shows on at 4:30, and I always DVR it because no one's watching fucking talk shows at 4:30. But it's literally like
You have
it
a
started.
DVR?
You know the scroll. Any show that has the scroll where there's like someone's face and then the what's the topics.
I know what a scroll is.
They invented the topics on the right, people talking on the left. That was them. They invented it. Sports. Anyway, you guys don't know PTI. It's like those. All right, we're done with that. When no one knows, then let's
Sorry.
just move on.
Yeah.
Everyone that's listening is like judging you guys right now.
I feel it. Yeah. I now when you explain the way it looks, I know what it is, but I didn't know the name was PTI.
PTI, pardon the interruption, and then you can.
Yeah, now I know.
And then
pardon the
in the
interruption.
word,
Oh yeah, now I know it too.
and then
I
also
recognize
what's
it.
clever about. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
now that you say it, yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
But
yeah,
what's
yeah.
clever about
Now
their
everyone
writing,
listening is judging you for
Yeah,
saying
PTI,
that and
fucking
not
duh.
knowing.
but also when you spell out pardon the interruption in Iption, it spells PTI, so they highlight like in red, like PTI for pardon the interruption.
Oh,
so,
I know. That's like my favorite
So it's
part.
like the acronym of. All right,
love
we're
how
moving
they do
on. How long are we into here? Let's move.
We're 35
we're
minutes
really
in.
far into here.
Yeah.
So let's.
We've been talking about your sperm and stuff for a while.
Well,
It's been good. I like your play. Can you explain to me?
you're in a
wait.
relationship for how long? And are you
Year?
trying to like slip? Does she want to get pregnant?
Well,
Do you want
he
to get her
asked you a
pregnant?
question.
I know. Yeah. Wow.
Great.
That
Are you-
took
do
3
you-
episodes, but he finally
What
did
about
it.
your sperm and are you trying to? Do you want to slip? When do you think that's? When are you trying to?
You trying to
you know,
slip that jizz
like,
into your girl,
Are you,
boy?
like you're not married and you're not saving yourself for marriage, I assume.
Right.
she
so-
moved all the way out
yeah.
here. You're trying to slip.
I assume you have sex with your
Well, I
girlfriend.
guess I should get her pregnant as a thank you.
I assume the girlfriend you live with.
Hey, now that you're in a
sleeping
state
with.
where you can't get rid of it,
So it's like
now that you moved from California where you can kill your kid up to 5 years of age, let's get
because sex is two things. It's selfish, but it's also
you wanna
giving.
hear- do you wanna hear the
so
answer
the
to my
selfish
question?
part of sex is getting
Ask
off.
me a question, then just.
Well, you kept talking.
Did you
And the
expect
giving
something
part's
different?
having a kid.
No.
Or going down on somebody.
Well, here's the thing: is no, I did not have any plans for kids, but I recently decided that Asian babies are the cutest babies ever. I see a lot of them at the airport; they're absolutely adorable. But they warm my heart every time I see them. And my girlfriend's Asian, so I have been, like, it's been in the back of my mind.
I
Yeah.
feel like there's they're generally more happy and less less pouty, cryy. Like why? I mean, I'm not. When I imagine trouble babies, they're always like
Trouble, baby.
they're always what special needs.
they're more likely like I don't want to say they're
That's merch right
they're
there,
more
dude. We gotta
likely
make that shirt.
non-Asian, maybe white or black, but like I don't imagine Asian babies as troublesome. I'll agree with you there. Maybe you just inceptioned me here.
Yeah. No, I agree with what you're saying. If I think of a problem child, I don't think of an Asian
No.
baby. I really
Yeah.
don't. I agree. Yeah. I think white or the other one that you said.
Yeah, it's okay to say black, white and black, and Latino. Is that
It sure is. Sorry for being uncomfortable.
Or we're using colors? Are you supposed to say a color for Latino? Be like white, black, and tan. I don't think we should use Latino more. Like the tans. We got the tans, the whites, and the blacks. You're not allowed to target the reds anymore. It's like
These are all the trouble babies.
no, the trouble, the
Reds.
the only ones that are not trouble. The yellows are the only ones that seem to be fine because it's a good mixture of the color. You can't be too of any color.
Yeah.
Right?
Great question. By the way.
I'm sick of, let's just start talking about everyone by the color, not by, if you call me white, then I can call you tan.
Let's just be racist. Is that
Oh,
what you
if
just
I'm
said?
white, then you're black.
Let's start addressing people by their color.
If I'm white, then you're yellow, or you're red, or you might
What
be
are you
green.
doing right
You
now?
fucking green tonight. Look at you. Fuck.
Yeah.
Because who knows where any of us are from anymore? All these people judging.
what's
like,
green? What's
well,
green?
here's
Irish?
wait. Let me yell. I'm, "Rah!" Sorry. I hate everyone that says the word Asian because I'm Asian because I'm
said
from
it
Russia.
earlier.
Russia is Asia. That's pale. Someone's like, you look Asian. Oh, so you look like a pale Russian? No. Then so people say Asian, they mean Oriental. Oh, you can't say Oriental. So it's like, what the
Jesus
fuck are you
Christ,
talking about? If you're Asian, what does that mean? What do you look? When they look Asian, that's racist. All you fucking people, you all say Asian. Everyone does. Anyone in the fucking world, fuck you all, saying the word Asian.
See what you did talking about your girlfriend?
Saying Asian is not. What is Asian? Because there's Russia in Asia and China, the two biggest countries, and they're
You're
very
Caucasian?
different. So Asian, what does that mean? Are you? Doesn't mean anything. So when people say Asian, I want to say you're fucking retard, and then I can't say retarded, and I'm like, but I am retarded. I can say it, so whatever. I'll prove I'm retarded. Maybe my sperm will be retarded. Be like, see, his sperm can't swim. Fucking
That's
guy.
the second
has
thing
to,
he slides
shove
over on the day. He's like, I'm also
I'm
retarded.
getting
Check
hyped
it
up
out.
right now talking about Asian. Sorry,
Yeah.
because Asian is not a thing because there's Russia and China.
Asia
So
is a
Can I
continent.
clarify? Korean. Then that's my
No,
clarify.
because
My girlfriend's
Japanese
Korean.
and
You
China-
are not
My
allowed to
girlfriend's
clarify.
Korean.
So what do you call her? Korean. You can say Korean,
Yeah,
or you
that's-
can say a country. But when people say Asian, I get so mad. But people
yeah,
say it.
okay.
Asian food. Oh, so it's latkes and potatoes or what? Oh, but Russia's not Asia, so fuck off.
So you don't like how not specific people are being.
Do you
when they
get
say
do you get mad?
Correct.
Do you get mad when people
Hate
call
it.
you a North American?
Wherever you're born,
Mm-hmm.
it's fine. So like I'm white. Like I think I'm like 30% Russian, 30% German, and then 30% some sort of where in Europe where they probably like were gypsies or something. But and not gypsies are great until they cut you with a knife. But
Oh yeah, is that a real problem?
I mean,
What color are the gypsies?
keep your distance 5 feet from all gypsies, or 6 feet.
COVID rules.
Arm-
Gotcha.
Arm length times 2.
All gypsies have
If
COVID.
they- well, it's just like you talked about the homeless guy following, or the guy following you the
yeah,
other
yeah,
night.
yeah,
you
yeah.
told me the guy was following you to the car, and you had to like turn your head the whole way. You're
Yeah,
walking
I
on
had to
6th
turn my
Street.
head the whole way and
Yeah.
yell at him because
Yeah.
he ruined my walk to
You
the
couldn't
creek.
just walk head first
It
straight.
annoyed me. It annoyed me.
You had
yeah.
to walk crank neck downtown last week.
He was tan, but for like dirty purposes. He wasn't like.
yeah.
He was one of the tans.
Yeah, he's one of the tans, but like from the freeway. You know
No,
what I mean? He's
you're allowed to
sleeping
say
in
dirty.
dirt.
What skin color was he? He was dirty.
I
That
have no
doesn't.
idea.
No, that's not.
That
No
means
idea.
he was. Well, I don't know what skin color. He's covered in dirt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What skin
Sometimes
is-
they're so dirty you can't
So
tell what race
all these
or
people
gender
think
they
shit's
are.
racist. It's not. Fuck off. I'm not racist. I just like describe. It's like. And it didn't, we can talk about the transgenders another day. Fuck, we don't have time for
Next
it.
time on
I would
Friends with
absolutely
Ross.
love
Yeah.
to.
But seriously, everyone's full of themselves of all the shit. And so,
Where do you lean politically?
I like your thoughts on the world.
What would you? What would you say?
I
that you-
am socially liberal, fiscally conservative, just like probably majority of America. But, the whole left and right, I hate all
Typical
everything.
bag boy, right?
I hate everything.
guess.
I hate all because everything's under control. It doesn't matter. No one knows what. There's not any true polling ever going on because the people that own any sort of news media is all the money, like hedge funds.
Do you
and people
vote?
That
What was the last thing you voted for?
Obama's last vote I did. I haven't voted.
2008.
I voted his first, not his second, because I.
2008 was the first time he was.
Okay, then that's when
Yeah.
I voted that. That's the first time. I think
Is that the first and only time you ever voted? Did you vote before that?
You don't locally vote. You seem like a guy who
Yeah,
would go to
he's
like a
like a-
city council meeting
right.
and really get
And
kicked
I
out.
wanted to
filibuster
do
the
that
fuck
stuff
out
at
of
one
that
point.
place, yeah.
I used to be the idealist. I was talking about this before. Where
Oh no, it's Froggy Doggy.
I wanted to be an
Here it comes.
idealist. Hey, where's your screen with all the computer stuff?
right there.
Okay.
It's behind me.
It's
All
behind.
right. So you guys can't see it. Oh, Josh, you messed up.
I could see it up
See,
there.
This, I think, Josh.
He
Oh,
messed up.
I
What are
was
you
when I
talking
was.
about?
I wanted. I was like, how? I was going to ask you a question. I was thinking this. How often do people actually talk to you? Because I was like, why aren't we talking to Josh? I know you're just here producing. I was like, put the camera on yourself for a second. Let's look at Josh. Can you do that?
Oh, no, I don't have
Okay.
one on me.
Well, see, what the hell? And then,
We were talking about this the other day.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want to join in, you're welcome to
well,
join in at any
I
time.
didn't know I was talking with you guys. I was thinking to myself of, I mean,
No, we talked about
okay,
that.
well,
Not
I
we talked about
independently talked about this to myself. Independently,
like
see,
it.
they talked.
You'd make a great
Well, he
mime
said
if you
we
didn't talk
talked.
so much.
He said we talked. I was like, I did talk with myself.
He would spontaneously
Were you
combust
part
if
of
he
my
didn't.
self-talk? And I was
Yeah.
like, and I was thinking, I was gonna ask, like, how many shows do you produce, and how often do you talk anything, and whatever. Then do you even have a camera on yourself? Well, you don't have a camera on yourself.
Are you gonna ask him what comedy frequency is? Is that what's?
No, I don't care. It's fucking
What are
light.
you asking him?
I would like you to ask him a question because you asked me one question and it went into such a crazy place. I am actually anxious to.
Yeah, what question do you have?
You have 6 minutes.
Well, let's start. How many podcasts do you doing? Oh, when did you first open the studio? And
In February, the one here in Austin, February 2022.
this location.
No, this one opened August. Of
So just a couple
this
months
year.
ago.
Yeah,
Just recently.
but it was on 6th Street across from the Vulcan before. Yeah,
And why'd you come to this one?
because I needed a bigger space,
Yeah.
and
This is a great fucking space.
I found a good deal, so
Great space.
Yeah.
Fucking sick ass space. Like I said, I wasn't even like, I'm not trying to be anybody. Like, people try to get stage time and they try to get, on their Instagrams and how many likes. Like, it's funny. Like, I don't care about anything of the sort. And I was like kind of embarrassed to even be on here, especially like last time Mike was here. I was like,
Embarrassed.
I when I look at myself sometimes when I seem a little more ADD-ish, a little tense, because Mike was here and I just like took a puff right before right when he got here, and I kind of tensed up and I was like hyper, and I could feel my heart rate, a little. I feel calmer today. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna watch this. I'm like, God, I'm a fucking psycho.
You do
talking
seem
about-
more in the zone.
Yeah,
if
that
makes
Asian
any
rant
sense.
a
Yeah, that was
fucking minute
crazy.
ago, that was
Yeah.
pretty intense.
I
dude.
want to
Intense. I like
be
it.
mad. I hate it. It fucking pisses me off. The word, it's like Asian.
No, we don't need to go over it again.
You know
We
what?
got
since,
it. We got it.
since you're
And I
in,
do repeat myself too much.
since you
I've been
have
told
the
that.
energy, and we have what 5? No, we've got 15
We have
minutes.
15
left.
minutes.
Oh, sorry,
That's
yeah.
why I was. Yeah.
I couldn't even look. I
Couldn't
was about to
milk it
get
a
you
little.
to play a song, but never mind. We'll do it
Well,
later.
I was gonna.
Do you have
so-
another beer that I could have?
Yeah, I brought 8.
For an hour?
Well, I've only had one, so I'm trying to make my sperm better. See, it's improving. My sperm's improving.
You're right, man. I'm
Half
sorry.
the
I'm not
beer.
trying to
Absolutely.
infringe on your.
Hey, cheers to
sperm.
your sperm.
Well,
dude.
because after the last podcast, I was like, oh, I tried to write a new song forever. I just like made a new song. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
play
wrote
that.
a new song for today.
Yeah, but then I was thinking.
Oh
Now,
boy.
And now I was like,
I know what
I
happens
could
when
play.
you get thinking.
I could just play, anything else random too. I don't care. I don't have a
It's
preference.
whatever you
'cause I don't
want.
even want to play that.
Just whatever you feel like playing.
We don't know. We don't
Well,
know.
now, because I was gonna play my new song, but then once I was all pissed off with the Asian stuff, it started making me think of one of the songs I wrote down last week. Which was
Maybe you
Fuck
should
It
play
All.
what you wrote.
The
instead
song
of
that
an
was like
Asian
"Fuck
hit.
It All." I was getting because normally I don't want to be told what to do. I like the vibe, and now the anger of you guys kind of hype me up. Well, I hype myself up, I guess. Yeah, isn't that how
Yeah.
it works?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I kind of want to do that. Fuck it all, but
Nah,
Kinda
we already
went to
heard that
scream.
one. Yeah.
you didn't hear that.
No.
Yeah.
You heard me say,
Oh,
"Let's get radical," because you want
Radical,
to
that's
feel
what it was.
unstoppable.
Okay, yeah,
by your
you're
life.
right. You're right. Yeah.
Fuck it all. Let's get radical.
I liked Mike's comment. So that's another thing. I've been steamrolling you guys. You guys are saying some gems, funny shit, and I'm like, oh, but wait on, let's keep talking. I'm kind of a little hyper because it's like, I'm not even talking to people as much, and now here we're talking, and I'm loving it. It's funny, and you guys are being funny. And then I'm like, do I stay quiet or do I like keep the story going? Because like you guys are kind of just having me roll, and so then I don't know sometimes when to stop rolling.
Wait, we got
If I'm
a
just, like,
couple
talking.
more minutes. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Is there anything other than your
Well,
sperm thing?
I quit smoking. That's
smoking.
a lifetime
Gotcha.
ban. Cigarettes.
Dunzo.
And I don't even think that all the you're vaping nicotine. I hope your micro oils choke you to cancer to death. I'm sorry. I did just say that. I did. Fucking.
It's
can't-
only a threat if it's like makes sense literally. You know what I mean? Like.
But like how healthy is this? The Nick vape pens. Like I believe in the like maybe something to dissolve like chew, but all the micro oils from the vape pens, which I'm still smoking, whatever
Yeah.
that is.
Any
But
other-
we don't know how
yeah,
bad.
no, we have no idea
Yeah.
what this.
So
the
people that, like,
long-term effects.
I'm from the generation. Oh, point at the smokers of the. Well, you guys
I smoke. He doesn't smoke.
No, I don't smoke.
ever?
Oh yeah, I quit.
Cigarettes?
I
No.
quit like 8 years ago. I haven't smoked since.
Yeah. Why?
Well, I smoke like blunts and stuff like that. And like,
Josh
So
pulled something up for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say the best 5 ways to it. It doesn't. You don't even have to quit drinking. You're already doing it. Keep your weight down. Eat a healthy diet. Prevent STDs. Manage your stress. Maybe work on that a little bit, and it seems like you move a lot.
I'm healthy. I move. No, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
my
does.
physical. When I get I have health insurance, and my doctors are like, everything checks out great.
So
My
your
blood
sperm
work,
count's probably really high.
everything's good.
Yeah.
Great. Now he knows he doesn't need to stop.
No, because I don't want. We can talk about this another time because we don't have much time. No, we don't have very much time. I'm gonna rant. I don't want to rant. You can't. I don't want to be cut off, so I'm not.
All
Gonna,
right, let's play the song.
Okay.
What song are you gonna do today?
I'll play the one I made up the other week, I guess, even though I don't really want to.
No,
anymore.
do the one you want to do.
I'll
This
play
is-
it.
this is
The
your
plan
portion of
was,
the
I was
podcast.
like, here's why I'm gonna play the song that I just made up, even though I don't want to, is because I made it up because of you guys, because I wasn't playing and now I'm playing.
Okay.
All right.
This song has nothing with lyrics. We can
I
make
like
up lyrics.
that.
I'm just kind of making shit up.
Yeah.
But it's,
Yeah, go for it. Are you okay?
well, I'm thinking about not. I'm thinking about not
That was
playing.
the most
I'm
quiet I've ever heard
thinking about
you.
playing.
Just
the-
pick
I'm
up your
the
guitar
fucking
and see
awesome.
what comes
All right.
out.
That
Whatever
actually-
I play
That
is
made me
what I'm gonna
nervous.
play.
That he,
Yeah,
good lord.
I haven't
Throws up.
decided. I don't really want to. I don't know what I want to play.
He's getting the hang of this though.
Yeah.
he took
I
the
don't know.
headphones off. And
Warm up the fingers a little bit and see what happens.
I don't need to warm anything up because I'm just playing chords.
do you ever tune? Is it tuned? Are you sure?
It
it's-
doesn't matter. This dude, look at it. Zoom in. The strings are missing like metal parts, and these are like 6-year-old strings. People change their strings like every month, and these are like.
Sounds good.
When I tune, I kind of like to bend a little bit.
Yeah.
Because some people just do a static. Just if you want to tune better, just kind of get the difference, you know. It's good enough. I don't know. It's good enough.
So you have a good ear. You can just you hear it.
I mean,
I used to play music,
Well,
but
the
you have a
difference-
good
some
ear.
people can know what an A sounds like without starting an A. So this might be as sharp or flat for all I know, but then you can tune everything to any certain note.
According to
It
that.
seems
one
pretty
song.
good.
Standard tuning ADG.
Yeah. It seems right.
All right, I'm gonna play the song I just made up, even though I'm not really into it. But
Don't get
yeah.
too far from the mic.
yeah, who fucking cares?
Do you want a shot before you do it?
No, but that was literally the only beer I've had this whole time. I'm cracking one right when we're done.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting responsible. These seamen are already swimming faster.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Can you
doesn't
feel
have
it?
any effect, apparently.
It
Oh
does,
yeah.
but not
well,
fit.
anyone can Google alcohol and your sperm, and same with
He
smoking.
just Googled it.
One Google.
No,
I've
it,
been
do, it
Googling
does
it.
affect it, but I'm saying the top 5 best ways to
Oh,
stuff that you're already
Yeah,
doing.
I'm already in shape, healthy,
Gotcha.
eat well.
That
I
makes
do
sense.
eat well, and I don't like. I think I should have like a stand-up mic, but this is fine.
We'll figure it out. We'll work on
All
that.
right.
We'll work on it.
You always gotta have an intro. So whatever your chorus is, or you just start playing individual notes.
I want to do
Whenever
comedy
you write
like
a
he
song-
does music, where I
whenever you write a
explain
song,
the
there you
joke
go.
as I'm doing the joke.
Gotta be right and everyone else is wrong. Can't speak your mind if you don't know what you want. Give me an answer. You can't take the question yet. I got time to believe this. It's more than you think. Give me an answer. Can't speak your mind if you don't know what you want. Actually, this isn't even how I played it. I literally changed it this time because it doesn't matter. Because I gotta talk about it. You know, fucking. You know how I would normally go, if I had a microphone, I'd be like, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. I don't know why I played this normally every time until now. Because I wanted to, you can't give the effect of screaming loud and then you're like, shut up, and then you go, the sound is deafening to you. To me it's soothing. The sound is deafening to you. To me it's soothing, yeah. Give me an answer. You can't take the question yet. I got time to see that you're not what you say. No, don't me. Not a session. I ain't got no more to say. Time to see. mean, normally I do a lot more and do whatever, but that was just short, sweet, to the point. And that's all it is.
Hey, Ross Krieger, everybody.
That was good.
Damn, dude.
I don't know why I decided to play it completely differently than I had before, but whatever.
I like the pick slam at the end.
We still got
Yeah.
6 minutes. You
Sweet.
got any?
We'll play another song real quick?
You want to play the other thing you didn't want to?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's play 2 songs.
Hell yeah, all right.
I mean, songs are about 2 to 3
Do
minutes.
the other thing, yeah. No, yeah, you got 6 minutes, bro. You could.
All right, this was Fuck It All. This is what I was
Okay,
gonna play.
all right. Yeah.
It's about, like, you know.
This one goes out to the Asians.
It's like whether someone died or missing. It's about,
This
like,
one's for your girlfriend.
Yeah,
This one's
everybody say
dedicated
Asian,
to.
get
What's
him
your
in the
girlfriend's
mood.
name?
What?
What's your girlfriend's name?
Nah.
This is about when, like, you want to be like, let's say your grandma died and you wish you could see her and you can't anymore, and you're kind of mad. You're like, fuck, like, or just like that kind of feeling of like people, you know.
Can it be a different
Or you
relative? I
can't
never
be
knew
with
my
who you love,
grandparents.
whether that was someone you love.
I can't relate
like
to
a
that at all,
lover,
actually.
Or someone you love, like a relative.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like.
Can a dog-
That's,
can a dog-
That's where the inspiration of the song is, but it's like, so it's supposed to be dark. And I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I should warm up. But it's like, what am I warm up? Oh, this is If I bring an electric guitar, that'd be great.
You can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun just playing on acoustic.
That would be an easy setup for amp on the ground.
Fire, fire, and brimstone. I don't even know what that is.
Brimstone?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Can you pull up what brimstone is on the?
Feels like hell. Yeah, I used to sing it. What the fuck is brimstone in my song? But I'm just, you know, it's so hard when you can't be with who you love.
Just some sort of mineral.
It's so hard, yeah.
Term synonymous with sulfur.
You can't be with who you love. So hard when you can't be with who you love. And you wanna say fuck it all, fuck it all. So easy, no one ever needs to see that. Don't let me off easy, no. Don't try to please me, no. Well, like it or not, you have to see yourself and everything without. Don't let you off easy, no. Still wanna please you, though. Would you be my shadow? See, if I had electric, I'll be yours. It sounds, the dynamic changes or something. When you're like palm muting, because palm muting's pretty cool when you're playing electric, but on acoustic,
You want an electric guitar?
no, I'm just. I said normally the lyrics, would you be my shadow and I'll
Do
be
you
yours?
have
So
an
when
electric-
the sun comes out, we'll see each other more. I just didn't want to sing that part.
Do you have an electric?
You can't hear it.
I can hear you just fine.
Do you have an electric guitar?
You do? Do you have an amp?
Bring a little amp.
Fire. And brimstone. What the fuck is brimstone? I don't know. We ended there. But
Yeah, Ross. Yeah.
I just was playing part of it. But
Yeah.
Do you
But
have an amp?
I used to, when I play by myself, I'm like, fire and brimstone, what the fuck is brimstone? You know, just like, because you write a song normal, and then you're like, this is lame. Then you try to like make it something that you would listen to, and then that's the kind of way I do it.
It's got like an Alice in Chains kind of
so,
vibe
like,
to it. I
will
like
write
it.
a song, and then I'll like talk to myself over me singing my own song, and then I'm like, do I present him the song, or do I present him me talking over as myself?
Yeah,
my
it's
own
very
song
not a
while I'm
surf.
singing it, you
Very,
know?
very not a
So
surf.
it's like I'll be singing and then do like having a commentary of my own shit while I'm singing.
Do you
it.
know any Godsmack?
No.
Oh, too bad.
I'll play it quick. How much do time? We're done.
I got time.
We're done. I'll stop.
You got a
Want me to
minute.
play
You have minute 30.
No?
You got a minute.
I'll play this big intro song. It goes. I'm okay with guns so long as they're not pointed at me. You only know how to have fun drink into your health. Here's to your health. When you drink, you become someone else. So you're not someone I choose to be around. What makes the time seem to go so slow? In the blink of an eye, it's gone before you know. And maybe in your dreams, the world will stay the same. I'm gonna keep fucking singing the songs over, then another fucking verse and chorus. And
All right, it's gonna be an extra $50 now. It's $50 now.
Thank you, Ross.
That's a couple of songs that you know.
What song was that last one?
Oh, what did I call that one?
That's original?
That's the songs I wrote down. Yeah, those are
That's
songs.
fucking dope.
Well, you know, I wrote down 3 songs
That's
last time.
fucking
That
dope.
was the OK Guns song. I'm okay with guns.
Oh,
so
yeah,
as
that
they're
was
not
on the list,
pointed
yeah.
at me. You only know how to fun when you're fully loaded.
Yeah, that's sick, dude.
So it's like fully loaded, getting drunk, fully loaded gun. You know,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the double entendre of the whole song.
Very like 90s.
Yeah,
I like it.
everything I played is like that. So that was OK Guns, and then Fuck It All was the first one I played, or the second one I played was Fuck It All, Fuck It All. That's too
Yeah.
easy.
So we've heard
So-
Let's Get Radical, Fuck It All, and
Okay, Guns.
Okay, Guns.
Those were those 3. And then today, yeah, because I wanted to play, because I wrote them down yesterday. I was like, I should probably just, play. I didn't play them as is in full. But
And
I
then
just-
the
just
singer
wanted to- I was
songwriter
trying
on
to
the
get 'em
first
out real quick.
episode. The singer songwriter.
The first one I played tonight, I made up after our last podcast, like a week, a few days later. I was like, I should write a song. And I sat there, and the first time I'd done it forever, it's like I just got a pen and pad, and I just start playing. So you feel like, okay, dancing, because most people would play gay as shit. But the key is like, it's almost like all you got to do is, it's like literally just like, you can just play that the whole time. And if you can start grooving to that, and so if then you have the band playing, oh yeah, drum pick up, yeah, bass player, and then someone's like just saying, and then every song you're like, fuck my fucking dad, fuck you, I don't need an dad, yeah, let's get drunk and get fucked up tonight, yeah, something like shit like that. People just make it. It's easy to make up a fucking random bullshit song. So then it's like, well, who do you don't want to do that by yourself. You're crazy. But if you had like a whole drum and bass and everyone's like, yeah, there's a band, they're fucking grooving. Da-da-da-da-da. Shit like that. So, I just made that up, never played that before. It doesn't matter. But like shit like that.
Can you see him composing an orchestra with that little fucking stick thing, and he's
But I'm
just
just
fucking
saying,
his
like,
hair's all
So like people,
crazy.
something like that.
The band's
I'm just
having a
fucking
heart
around.
attack. They can't keep up
Never
with
said or
it.
done that before, but that's how easy you just go da da. But like, so when you hear some songs, they sound so great. It's like someone's songs like da 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 da, and then other parts come in, just like an orchestra. And you know why orchestras are great? Because they're paying like $10,000 to have everyone
Hey,
play
Ross,
2 notes.
we
Sorry,
gotta get out of here.
You guys are the ones, hey, no one's holding handcuffs on you guys. I'm closest to the door. So if you guys are ready, I'm the first one out of here. So
Thank you,
Oh,
Josh.
yeah, thanks, man. Thanks.
Thank you, Josh.
Oh yeah. Merry Christmas, guys.
Yeah.